Okay. You forever gonna have crumbs on, Shinova. It's okay. Mhm. That's not what I'm looking for. Let's see. Oh, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm trying to put things. This tablet doesn't fit very well between my stomach and the little ledge on the industrial. So, I'm trying to work that out. Good morning. How are you doing? Hey, Joanne. Hey, Virginia Harnetta. Hey, Sandra. Happy Monday. I was going to say Sunday. I'm already off a day. Um, yeah, I had such a good day yesterday. Like, it was beautiful outside. I still had to wear like a light coat because there's like, you could tell winter's still in the air, but you could see spring wants to come, but it's not here yet because there's no tulips on the ground. I don't see any cherry blossoms blossoming. You can, if you're from here, if you're in the DC, Maryland area, you know that like you could see the buds on the trees and there's not that yet. So all the Marylanders and all the DCers like, yeah, winter's not over yet. Like everyone else is like, winter's gonna be done, and we're like, we don't see the cherry blossom buds. It ain't happening, buddy. It ain't. So like we're waiting for that. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Sherry. So like if you're from our area, you just know, like our big indicator and our also false hope is cherry blossoms. When cherry blossoms start to bloom, then it's like full-fledged spring. That's why usually the cherry blossom festival is either towards the end of March or like towards the middle or beginning of April. In in Maryland, we there's been times that we got, like, a little bit of a snow dump at the end of March or beginning of April. There's no buds for the cherry blossoms, and we have them all around the house, and like, I look at them every day. I'm waiting to look at snowdrops to come or tulip heads. I digress. None of them wanna come. So, I'm like, "Okay." But today's supposed to be a pretty nice day. I it's 32 degrees now, so it's kinda cold, but it's so sunny that you just wanna sit outside and just let that sun hit you to warm up your bones. It's so sunny. Um, so yesterday I was doing inventory. So, like, when I buy, like, anything in bulk, I, like, count out the meters and all that stuff like that, and I put them into an Excel spreadsheet and all that stuff, so that way I know how much I have of what, and I kinda do the same with my hardware. A little bit more tricky with hardware because I buy hardware sporadically whenever I feel like it. If someone has a new kind of style of hardware or a different kind of colorway, I buy it, and sometimes I don't log it into my inventory. So then that's when the clutter of my hardware. I have 8 drawers worth of hardware, and they're supposed to be like organized by um like nickel, antique, gold, or whatever. My smallest drawer is a gold. Well, I'm going to be using some gold hardware this week, and I'm really, really excited. Good morning, Christine. Good morning, Brittany. Hey, Roxy. So yeah, I had like a really good weekend. I had fun with my daughter Hope. We try to not watch Abbott Elementary for like 4 or 5 episodes, and then we binge watch them, and we try to tune out anybody that tries to like ruin it for us. So, we were watching that, and we were like, "Aw, this is so cute," or this we I don't know, we just like that show. We like it a lot. Um, yeah, just had like one of those really chill, laid back days, like weekends. I wanted to go to there's a Joann's closer to, like, Glen Burnie, there's one in near Silver Springs. I wanted to see what they have, but they're on the smaller side. The one in Columbia, Maryland is massive. It looks like it could be a small, like, JCPenney's or one-story Sears. Like, it's very, very big. So, I'm thinking that there's, like, out of everything, then the other ones are too. And it was just I hated going there. It felt weird. Um it's like you look at the people and you're not saying like, "Hey, when's your last day?" But in your eyes, you're like you're there's like sadness. You're not like, "Hey, how are you doing?" Like they're not even asking what they typically make. Usually at the cutting counter, my ladies always ask, "Yeah, what are you making? Oh, what bag did you make this week, Shinova? Is that did you make that shirt, Shinova?" Like they know who I am and they're just it's sadness. So good morning. And then so I decided to peruse the McCall's and Vogue section. I love going, that's one of my favorite things to do because like I love these massive catalogs. They kind of remind me when I was a kid and my mom got Sears and JCPenney's catalogs and Spiegel's, I think it was called. When I was a kid, like when I was a kid, my mom would just like go through them. She'd talk to her sister on the phone and they'll be talking about outfits. And then I don't know. As a kid, whenever, like, the big toy book came out, like, right after Halloween, from Toys R Us, and we got to see all the toys that are coming out in Toys R Us, that was my jam. Like, I was like, "Yes!" Yeah, sorry. So, that's the kind of feeling when I get with McCall. So I went through the thing, um I went to see, different patterns, and I seen, some of So Sweetness's older patterns that she had on McCall's, and I try to see if they have the pattern, but they're already sold out. So people are already thinking about some on the same wavelength that I am, like designers that we know in the sewing world, in our Facebook group. Do they have like a McCall, Vogue, part of the big four patterns? Buy them and just have them because it's going to be like a treasure because it's going to be really hard to get online because it's not because there's less of them that a lot of people just sometimes just don't list stuff online to sell. So I got a couple different patterns, and a lot of cosplay stuff and time period pieces because I also like your girl also likes to dress up for Ren Fair. I have like a lot of different sides of me, okay? If you came out to the Renaissance Fair, you'll be like, Shinova is full-fledged steampunk. Rockabilly, I got you, right? I don't know. I'm a full circle nerd, okay? So, um, and so I just did that, and then, I went to Hobby Lobbies, and again, I got the 5-pack of blades, and it was the last one. $35, man, what happened to their 40% coupon? They were like, "Oh, you can come back when it's gonna be 40%." And I'm like, "So I have to call, like, each week to see?" I don't have the patience for that. I'm just gonna take the L and get the and just buy it. So other than that, I pretty much just chilled, and in my household, for me and my girls, Sundays are wash days, so we do our deep conditioning if we're doing any special hair treatments and whatnot, and it's a tedious process. All their hair is longer than mine, and that's probably why I like to go cutting my scissor happy on mine. So, yep. Oh, hold on un momento. Just gonna put you on timeout. There we go. So, yeah, I did make a bag yesterday. I did the Catalina. My thing is if you ever wanna make a bag that can come together really quickly, and when you're done, you're like, "Yeah, I did that," the Catalina. The Catalina from Ora Rosa. So I did it with Appa. Yip, yip. I always call it yip, yip. It drives my daughter absolutely nuts. But I did it with a nice, gray, um, cork. I got this gray cork from Emmeline bag, and then I have these little 2 hard zipper pulls. These are from Georgia Girl Stitch. And then I do have it fully and have the credit card, the slip pocket, the zipper, the slip pocket, and it's like really pretty. And then of course the 3/4 of an inch um pouch. And it's all like it's all bound in like I didn't have anything that was this color that wasn't water resistant. So I just was like, yeah, Allison Glass, you're gonna go back into this bag and nobody's gonna know. I wasn't gonna go out and get purple cotton. I'm really bad of getting blender fabrics. I usually get them from not from Connecting Thread, but Connecting Thread has been really bad about my linen colors. My favorite Connecting Thread amazing. They are amazing, but how and I usually get them in every color, and I make my bias binding because they don't look like your typical cotton. So yeah, this is what I made. Yeah, I like stripe binding too. That with that one you have to be very meticulous and make sure you're not stretching too much, or it'll just look like weird in certain directions. Like when people get it going perfectly vertically and just everything straight, I'm like, you are it. So yeah, and then also I didn't mention yesterday that yesterday, Saturday, the Wizardly Stitchery went on sale. From a little birdie, they're almost sold out. They're almost sold out, and found out, and I'm so excited that I get to see so many of you guys there, and I think you're gonna have some fun. Like Melissa knows how to throw a retreat getaway like none other, and I think you're gonna just enjoy being pampered because that's exactly what it is. Like if I swear if there was a massage therapist there, I think I wouldn't leave. I think somebody would have to physically pull me out of the like I wouldn't leave. It's a really fun time. So I did put the link and I pinned it in the comments if you would like to know more about it. It goes over the price, what you get, how the rooms are. There's links to the place. If you go into her Facebook group, someone asked to look at the property, and the property owners is from Stitch in Heaven, if I'm not incorrect, and they have video of what the whole buildings look like, and they're super cute. So yes. Oh yeah, see, Lynette, I put a badge. So I did order some brushed nickel from Country Cow. I ordered some other things, but I just wanted to show you the brushed nickel in case you're like, oh, I'm interested. Don't know what they look like. All right, so I ordered their starter set. The starter set comes with a lot. So you automatically get a set of rivets, which thank you, because when you put them next to the regular silver, they look nothing alike. You get four big O-rings, but look at how pretty this is. It does not look the same, and their hardware sounds different. I can't put my finger on it. Their hardware sounds different than from like regular hardware. I don't know if it's like maybe hollow inside or what, but I spent a obscene amount of time jiggling her hardware compared to like Emmeline bags. I don't know why. I don't it it was like a squirrel moment and I just kept going with it. So you get the four O-rings. I think I bought one of the last kits. I'm not too sure. She probably has more. And then she has the strap-ins, but she has my favorite strap-ins. The only person I thought had this style was Bringberry, and I buy from Bringberry once or twice a year because Karen's Hardware is is chef's kiss. So it has like more of a U than a oh, it focused. Thank you, camera. It's more of a U than a rectangle, and it's just a nicer finish. That's just my personal thing. You can choose what I think. Yeah, I have dyed my hair a couple times, and I'm just not doing it anymore. I was like blonde a year and a half ago, and I just been growing it out and cutting it out. Let's see. Then she gives you the big just strap adjuster. She gives you a skinny one for like if you're using webbing. These are better to use these out for. You have your magnet. You're gonna get your four rectangles. You're gonna get four D rings. I like these. You're gonna get four D rings. I like the way these look. And then she's gonna give you four swivel hooks. And I thought this was really worth it because I have hardware coming in that have the antique brushed and I just wanted to make sure I had the right hardware. The only thing I think is missing from this kit would be purse feet. That would be the only thing I would be like, this kit's missing. You could do like get leather punches, like get like 3/8 of an inch punches, punch a hole in the center of the 3/8 of an inch punch, and then put a rivet, and it'll look just like purse feet. And it'll actually give a little bit more whimsical touch, very unique, and people will, gravitate to it. And all it will take is 4 rivets. But I just like having purse feet because some patterns really call for it and some patterns don't. It just depends on which one. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you that the packaging, whoever packaged this, like, it came from the UK and it came like I was getting like a wedding dress. I was like, "Holy crap." Like it was like had all this beautiful stuff and then it when you opened it up, it had like a ribbon. It had like this is your thank you card and how to look for everything. And then each card I bought some water resistant canvas. The card came with the resistant canvas, how you clean for it, how you care for it. And then there was a card for the hardware. I was like, oh my God. It was a vibe. It was definitely an experience. So I was here for it. And then with the you could buy a zipper kit for the antique the zipper thing, and then with that you can get the zipper pulls that match so that way you can get matchy matchy. And this year I wanted to try different colors of different things. I have a lot of hardware like magnets that are different colors or the enamel's a different thing, and I just wanted to make it more cohesive. Who is the pattern? Who in which pattern? From what? From this? This is Ora Rosa, and this is the Catalina. So yeah, Ora Rosa. I think I've done a video for this one too. Fast make, like fast make. You can cut it out, sew it. I think even for the slowest sewer, you can get it done in one whole day because the cutting out the the instructions are very crisp and clear, and it can get done in one day. You just push it. Okay, so if you got the tiny Cata, that's a different pattern. There's the Catalina and there's any Cata. The tiny Cata is kind of like a spin-off on this, except it is extremely smaller. Um, and it doesn't have pockets, but I've been tinkering around with it to see if I can make like credit card slots and a mini zipper wallet with it because I think it's a perfect on the go bag because it's so small. So it's I already played with it and put, like, lining, like the mesh lining that had with a little drawstring for some of my friends' kids that have little Lego sets and whatever, and they like to keep them divided. I have a friend that has a kid that's very OCD and things have to be separated, so I figured like a little drawstring mesh by anything, and it actually worked out. I was really relatively happy with that. So yeah, Tiny Cat, the Catalina is like a oldie but goodie. No matter how you make it, it looks great. I also made that into a sling. You can see that in the Orosa group where I turned that into where I like kind of reversed this, where it now looks like this, and the gusset comes up from here to here, and I put a pocket here, and I turned it into an actual sling. Um, this has a lot of faucets. You can also turn it into a fanny pack if you want. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Today I'm gonna be working with, my, Patreon peeps, and we're gonna be doing some cutting out for one of Maggie 55's patterns. We're, like, trying to cut out it looks like a sandworm. It's like this piece that it's this handle for the Duchess, but it looks like a sandworm, but the pieces are it's a very unusual and you, like have to cut it out by hand. She does have separate SVG files that you can buy, but I'm determined to cut it by hand, and so this is gonna be interesting. So we're gonna do that and get a little bit of, gluing done. Today is mostly, like, gluing, so it's gonna be interesting more that I have to set up 2 locations so that I can switch my phone over to one location to another one a little bit seamlessly without rocking the boat too much. Um, and I'm actually really excited. I've been wanting to do this bag for a long time, and I'm hoping that I knock it out of the park so that way I can make a couple of like super nerdy ones for like, Harry Potter, Star Wars. I have some really elegant prints that I would love to make a Duchess. So, yeah, that's all I have planned today, and then I think just trying to organize more. I have, like, I have no, that's my purse. I have, like, little things underneath the purse I need to roll up the vinyls and stuff like that. So and that's all I have to do today, and it's Monday, so leg day. Yay. So alright, guys, I hope everyone has a really good time today, and I will see you guys later. If you need me, you know how to reach me. Bye.